Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nema Style Yoga. I'm filming you today from Puerto, Escondido. I was spending a month here teaching yoga, and today it's my last day, so I thought, why not come to this beautiful lookout point? It's 7 a.m., and we are going to practice some yoga together. I prepared for you a morning yoga workout, so if you're ready to begin, grab your mat and we can get started. Let's get started at the bottom of the mat in a child's pose. Feet together, knees can be together or apart. Let the forehead melt down to the mat. Take a few deep breaths here, letting your body and your mind come into the practice as we start our day. Taking a deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Let's go for 2 more deep breaths, finding length and space. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, you're going to roll up, rounding the back as you come up, trying to push the hips forward, and then slowly bringing the hips back, sending them back to your heels. So we're going to go in this flow a few times, flowing forward, rounding the back, pushing the hips forward as much as you can, and then rounding, pushing the tailbone back to the heels. Let's go for 3 more in your own timing, seeing how far down you can push the hips to the mat, and then pushing the tailbone all the way back. Really opening the chest as you come forward. One more. And back. And we'll meet at this plank variation with our knees on the ground, pushing forward, shoulders over wrists. Tuck the elbows in as you come down for a push-up. Push yourself back up and into a child's pose with the feet tucked. 1 breath here. Exhale, push forward, elbows tucked in, coming down for a push-up. Back up, and hips back to the heels. Let's go for 3 more. Coming forward, down like a push-up. Back up, hips back to heels. 2 more. Last one. And up to a cobra. Roll the shoulders back, chest is up, untuck the feet. You can go to a baby cobra if this is too much. Taking a deep inhale here. As we exhale, making your way up to your downward dog. Finding your way up here. I invite you to start by walking your dog, maybe bending one knee at a time, moving the hips side to side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. And back, 3-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Back up, 3-legged dog. And now looking between the hands, stepping the right foot between the hands first. Coming up on the fingertips in your high lunge. And when you're ready, release the hands, coming all the way up, crescent lunge. Letting the shoulders melt down, tucking the pelvis in. Inhale. As we exhale, you can take the hands to the hips to help you. We're going to drop the left knee and then push back up. Maybe stepping the left foot a bit closer. So we're kind of doing some lunges, dropping the left knee and pushing back up. 3, 2. Last one. We'll bring the hands to frame the right foot, stepping back to our plank, and your choice of chaturanga, keeping the elbows tucked in, to upward dog, chest is up, and when you're ready, coming downward dog, hips all the way up high, letting the head melt, walking your dog, bending one knee at a time. Let's go for the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Extending back out. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Extending back out. Three-legged dog. Inhale here. Looking between the hands, stepping the left foot forward. First coming on the fingertips, opening the chest. And when you're ready, release the hands all the way up, crescent lunge. Keeping the pelvis tucked in, shoulders relaxed. Taking a deep inhale in. As we exhale, you can release the hands to the hips. Bring the back foot a bit closer. We'll drop the right knee down and push back up into our lunge series. Beautiful. We have 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring the hands to frame the left foot. Step back to your high plank and your choice of chaturanga, to upward dog. And when you're ready, coming up, downward dog. I'll meet you up here. Bending one knee at a time, walking it out. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to our regular downward dog. We'll go down to our dolphin. So the dolphin is the same as a downward dog, just on the forearms, coming down on the forearms, pushing with the forearms your head away from the ground. It's okay if the heels are off the mat. We'll take an inhale here. On the exhale, push back, downward dog. So we're going to alternate a few times, coming down to our dolphin, alternating with the hands, push up, pushing from the shoulders, and then pushing back up, downward dog. Beautiful job. We have 4, 3, last 2, last 1. We're going to come down to our dolphin. Stay here for a moment and hold. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come down to our plank on our forearms. So just push yourself forward. Walk the feet back a little bit. Coming into our plank. And from here, strong core, taking it side to side. Letting the hips fall from one side to the other. Beautiful work. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. And we can release the belly down. Coming on our forearms into a sphinx. Giving yourself a moment to rest here, giving yourself a nice little stretch. Inhale. And exhale, releasing the chest down to the mat, taking the hands beside, pushing ourselves into a child's pose. You can be with the knees together or apart. Let the forehead melt down on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, slowly walking the hands towards our body. And we'll place them behind so we can come sitting on our glutes with the legs out in front. Keeping the knees bent, going to roll back just enough until you feel your core activating. Relax the shoulders, send your arms forward. This might be enough for you. If you'd like to go another step, we take the feet off the mat. So we're in this V shape. Let's take 2 breaths here. Just holding. Beautiful job. We're going to come touching the heels and extending out just as much as you can. It might be just touching the heels and just a little extension. We have 5, 4, 3, beautiful, 2, last 1. Oh, and let yourself melt all the way down on the mat, going down vertebrae by vertebrae, and we'll meet lying down. Keeping the feet at hip-width distance, you should be able to just slightly tickle the heels, letting the shoulders melt down, keeping the feet parallel. We're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, coming up to our bridge. Hips are up high. And then slowly coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Beautiful. First the tailbone and then coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. This time coming down halfway and squeezing at the top. We have 5. Slow and controlled. Keeping the mind on the glutes. 4. Beautiful. Weight is on the heels. 3. Last 2. Squeezing at the top. Can you bring the hips higher? Last 1. Let's squeeze and hold for 5, 4, 3. Beautiful job, guys. 2, 1. Let's release vertebrae by vertebrae. Hug the knees to the chest. Give them a tight hug. You can roll from side to side. Giving your back a little massage, massaging the sacrum. And we'll come up to seated when you're ready, rolling back and forth a few times until you find your way all the way up, finding a comfortable seated position, rolling the shoulders back, chest is up, hands can rest on the knees, taking a deep breath in, exhale, let it go. Let's bring our hands to heart center. You can take this moment to thank yourself for showing up to your practice, for moving your body, and I thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this morning yoga workout and that it gave you a boost of energy to start the day, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.